That's what you do with a fishmut sailor. That's what you do with a fishmut sailor. That's what you do with a fishmut sailor. Lie in the morning.
And welcome back to Character Select. We're back with spooky
more singing,
Cthulhu adventures
apparently.
and singing sea shanties. And Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. And
Seems
Kitty
more like
teleport-
Gibbous a shanty adventure.
I wouldn't mind a shanty adventure.
We call that Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Never played that one.
Better talk to him first.
Why? Can I just pour this on him and he'll melt?
I think we need to negotiate.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here.
I
fine
haven't
piece of
touched that.
pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch.
Gross.
Good. Thanks, stranger. What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach line with steel myself.
Okay. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I have no idea either. My roommate... Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Olmstein.
That guy's got a velvety smooth voice there.
Yeah.
I'm returning his cat. It got lost around the docks. I found it, so here I am.
That is a very special cat indeed, but it's not Mr. Olmstein's. You are trying to deceive me.
Who are you? You're
Well,
very
there are
competent
two
here.
Possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
I know now, deep down, the heart is filled with light. Kingdom Hearts.
My heart is not the issue here. It's my brain. I feel like I'm going crazy. Look, I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Olmstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumbled into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir. And this detective
Dude, you have
guy
some
came looking
really
for the
bad stance there.
Necronomicon.
Like
Yeah,
bow-legged,
really.
toed
Exactly.
in sort of
And then
deal.
They kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
Probably shouldn't
It's
say
gotta
that.
be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Stop.
Well, that's us. What's Olmstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
Yeah, just brandish that thing willy-nilly.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room, and we'll see from there.
Who the fuck are you?
Our new protagonist.
Deuteragonist?
What else was
Our
I expecting?
triagonist, because our first
He's gone.
protagonist was
Again. It
Archetype.
might mean they're coming.
True.
We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse.
I just want my
You might as
cat
well
to
at
not
least
talk
tell me your
anymore.
name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kid A.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay,
Sounds like a
first
D&D
of all,
character.
How do you know Don?
Or
I
NPC.
was the one who hired him to find
Either
the
or.
tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Why hire Don? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through.
About Olmstein.
Can you describe Olmstein to me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly, and not be able to remember it an hour later.
Okay, so he sounds
His
like a
nature is hard to grasp.
Yeah, what is he?
Lovecraft
Nyarlathotep?
nightmare.
But the voodoo
Maybe.
gentleman
The
described him as
crawling
just,
chaos.
some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
his with a
Wonderful.
capital H.
Yeah. Definitely some kind of old god, dude.
The other?
What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he, anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Or like the Yellow
Oh,
King.
geez, with the cryptic
King in yellow.
talk again.
Castor.
If you're protecting Olmstein,
True
how come
that.
you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be.
Maybe
do
you
walk
should,
around with
Barnabas.
spiked pastry on your
Barnabas.
person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway, changing subject.
What madmen?
Madmen? What madmen?
The Parish of the Starry Knowledge, the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
The Butcher.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that, but what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Can we not
Sounds
just,
someone
like,
I'd stay away
destroy the
from
book?
regardless.
Do not underestimate
It's
his reach.
notoriously
And watch your
difficult
step
to
here in
destroy,
Grizzled. Him
eldritch
and the
relics,
Esoteric
isn't it?
Order are likely in
I mean,
cahoots,
yeah, but I mean,
and
it's
they're
like any
everywhere.
sort of, like,
Okay, so
artifact
what
that
does
there is a
he
way
want
to
with the
destroy it
Necronomicon?
forever.
To bring
Yeah.
this world to its knees.
Oh,
We don't know the way, though.
Sure.
Or
Well, that's
maybe
what we need-
destroying it just makes things worse.
That is entirely possible.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing
It
called
could be
the
that
Haunted
the,
and the shining trapezohedra
There's a
it
being
dwells
trapped inside the
Ugh,
Necronomicon.
Geometry.
Destroying it would let that being free.
Sorry, just watching my cat, making sure it wasn't clawing at my
I've
couch.
heard of the Esoteric Order.
Though I don't really care
What's
about
up
that
with
couch, I
them?
didn't pay for
in.
it.
Have you now? So you also
Got it
know
on
of what they're
Craigslist.
raising here in Fishmouth.
The what?
Half Goofa?
The Hafgufa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Was that the right?
Well, neither do I, but...
I
think
don't
it's
even
that.
remember that.
Something about the half Goofa?
No.
The fuck is the
Because
half
of
goofa?
access to Kraken
Did we
Bay
miss a
completely. But I'll think of something.
conversation point
I
at some
must.
point?
Anyway.
Okay.
So he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always, always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Uh-huh, might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
As a adventure game protagonist now.
Yes, what do we got to work with?
Alright, we have... suitcase.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light, or he's just wearing everything right now.
I travel very light. I would have only one bag if I go on vacation. And a bag about that big.
Nah, I'm traveling light myself.
When my relatives go on vacation, it's always like 500 bags.
Just a mug and pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character.
Feather.
She doesn't care for birds.
Okay.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We
Okay.
take some
They're
feathers?
interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Fair enough. Piece of paper.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed.
So read it. Breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Some kind of triangular shape.
Trapezohedron?
You're a
I found this
trapezohedron.
drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming?
Because he is
Then
Bob
why me
Olmstein.
Me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
It's a very
You
Lovecraftian
Are
sentiment,
Bob
is it?
Olmstein.
He could be, you don't know. Kid,
Yeah,
it could be Bob
What if
Olmstein.
we were just Nyarlathotep the whole time?
And just didn't realize it, or we were just fucking
Yeah.
with people?
Like, obviously Buzz knew about it, but we, the player, did not know about it.
Oh, if
Entire
we
time.
are the, like, Elder God controlling everyone, that would be interesting. Sure.
Buzz is
What role?
Nyarlathotep,
Finding
but the
piece
player
of
is
accident
not.
was just bad luck.
Ah,
Or the other
That
way
is
around,
how
sure.
the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
okay.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
Okay. Why is his name Bob
Why is
Olmstein?
his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Other and all of that, but his name is so common?
There must be a reason for that, but does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game?
What's Olmstein's game? Is he good? Is
Fortnite.
he evil?
Neutral,
These
maybe.
are questions that I cannot outright answer with a
Yeah,
yes or
neutral.
no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
In another game.
What
In
was
Gibbous
Olmstein
2.
up to here in Fishman?
Crescent.
Perhaps checking on some
Gibbous 2,
secrets we
Fishmouth
have
Boogaloo.
Aw, man, I know you're just speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that just drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Very clearly
Of
not.
course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
The
I can
fuck
tell
was
you
that?
some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and
Sure, like a
rules,
car
these
backfire
too
somewhere, I
are in
think.
his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz co-op?
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases.
Ooh.
They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects
Is one of them
the world.
Gibbous?
But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon.
Oh, okay.
Why does it keep changing?
Because of this chaos.
Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
We know that.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses rules. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well,
Has it done that before?
encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in? And
I
what
mean,
does
you
it all
seem to be able to
mean?
read it.
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations.
We know
or
that one.
Instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
I think it was the
Stories?
car
What
backfire. I think
stories?
there was an
It does
accident
not
somewhere
matter
down the
now.
street there.
You must focus
Fun.
on your next move.
Hope nobody got hurt.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it.
It has chosen
It is
you.
not for me to bear
It is your role.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Is it like the never-ending story
But
book?
I have no leads, no nothing.
Yes.
Can you help out in any way?
I am...
You get sucked into it and your horse dies over and over again.
Aww.
What was that?
Artax,
think they're
no.
The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious?
Uh.
It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Come on, kitty.
Find peace. Find peace.
Yeah, peace and death. Thank you.
Reese's Pieces?
Okay. Hey!
Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Katype.
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town fisherman.
Are we being chased?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Oh, cool. We're out of Fishmouth.
Yay! 'Tis a silly place.
Chapter 4? Oh, is this Don's office?
All right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
Yeah, we gotta get all
Crack blew
our
the
nuts in a
envelope,
row.
some lunatic cult.
All
You
our
get that
coconuts.
salad dick.
Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not
You
the
see
sharpest
that?
cradles in the box.
That,
The
like,
Star Knowledge Cult.
Yeah,
Marvel
how'd you
page?
know? Anyway, they kneel and give
No.
you some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak you or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
Visions beyond time.
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't
That's
something
weird.
I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but
You,
now it's on me. I can't deny it. Things have.
Do you want to get that
definitely
checked
gone
out, buddy?
15
Maybe you're
shades
contagious.
And there's a talking cat.
Maybe
Again, I
take
go
some more
right
vitamin
here.
C.
Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your, power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. There's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Ah, I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order
Of course.
Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned them.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad
Ain't
to
going
hear
back
that.
to the kennel.
Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I wanna see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
Right.
Oh, we're
Don
detective
could type.
architect.
But no, like there's you see it online from time to time. There's like back in the day, the phrase "solid dick" used to be used when you were talking about like info, like information. And there's like this panel that's like Iron Man talking to Captain America, and he's like, "Well, looks like you need some solid dick from an Iron Man." And Captain America's like, "Maybe I do, Shellhead, maybe I do." It was always really dumb. Anyway.
I got it here. Jim, put it up.
Oh my
Thanks,
god.
Jim.
It's so dumb.
Still brooding, eh? Maybe what you need is some solid dick from an Iron Man.
Just don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the Movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
That's a useful tool for a detective.
Yeah.
Not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella.
Can do.
Let's see here.
Barnabas.
Alright.
Barnabas. These must be, Kickstart backers.
Can you click on any of them?
Oh, I'm sure I can.
Oh.
Ugh.
So some people paid for their characters to get art.
Yep.
Oh, she's cute. How about Mistress Cyrena?
I already clicked on you.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't know about some Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah. Jimmy Cedar. Yeah, these are totally Kickstarters.
He's got fabulous hair.
Yeah.
Of course,
That
an Adventure
goatee,
Time
man.
hat.
Oh. He's
Already
got
looked that one up.
Chivo.
Those are some interesting glasses.
Wow.
Alright, Barnabas.
Barnabas.
Barbu, the Mad Painter.
Doesn't look that mad.
Chris Colby Efferdan.
Will be born in five.
Sorry.
Will be born in 5382 AD.
Dunking of platypus in chocolate.
Non-Euclidean mathematics.
Oh boy. Dave, the guilty man.
God damn it, Dave.
You monster.
Is there a gym in here?
I was about to go look at that. I wonder if there's a gym in here. There's Jimmy Setter.
Yeah, we saw him.
Nope. Well,
No Lily.
there's a James.
Is there a U in here? Nope. Okay.
Alright.
I'll go with the Barnabas.
Baptiste.
Oh, wow, he's pretty goth.
That just looks like Danny.
That makes me remember the that Nick Cage movie, the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
I never saw that one.
That was an interesting movie. Not a bad movie, but an interesting movie.
Alright, Barnabas. Let's see. Unclear. Once overheard calling myself 100 evils. Unclear. Hostess Tenebris. One daughter. Peace. Okay.
We have to find peace.
There's a permanent conflict, blah blah. The star of the leader has not been directly tied to any criminal activity. His name needs to be linked to cult. Cool. Okay.
Think we're done?
Hey, Bazinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Pusara.
Of course, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Can you know, look her up?
On it.
It's a terrible way to type.
I know, like,
I think I got it.
fingers going all tentacly.
What's a... never mind. What does it say?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
Maybe a little less exciting than in the movie.
She's in
Fishmouth?
Formaris, Transylvania, Romania?
Well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything? But I'm hopelessly broke, and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome!
It's like
Wonder
we're
if there's gonna
going
be a
on
Dracula.
an adventure.
Adventure!
You excited to see Romania, Buzz?
Dude, I have been dreaming of this for years and never could afford it. The extra layer of mystery is just the cherry on top.
He does look excited.
Yeah, well, it ain't all fun and games. We're dealing with lunatics here. Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
What if we use our magic fist on it?
Yeah, fist it.
I'm gonna
Fist
fist this thing
Olmstein's
so
sign.
hard.
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode? Did I hear that right?
Are we in Harry Potter now?
I think so.
That's
Does it ring
just
a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, Well,
Yeah, that's just general,
an
like,
alchemist.
mythology.
Looking it up.
Well, yes, but
The useful thingamabob, that laptop.
But yes,
He
we're in
wandered
Harry
the
Potter
Mont
land.
Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Nicolas.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos.
do we
thing.
need the Philosopher's
All right.
Stone?
Looks like
Is that
that's my
our-
destination?
Artifact of
Be a
order.
Road trip. So, when
That'd
do
be
we
neat.
leave?
Hmm?
No better time than now.
Radical.
How about you
Yeah.
get some shoes first?
Radical.
Yeah. Radical. Totally off the charts.
Totally
Too bad
tubular, dude.
It's too bad Kid doesn't really have much, like, a bigger part in this.
Yeah,
And this was it.
but,
Paris.
you know,
I
cats
stepped
do
out
what
of the
cats
downpour in
do.
Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from
What?
my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I left my shoes in the cab.
Guess this game doesn't want him to wear shoes, apparently.
He's gonna be barefoot for the rest of the game.
Well, sock-footed.
I'm not getting anything. This might prove useful at some point.
Don't know why.
Who knows? It's adventure game logic.
Oh,
Just
wow.
use your mark on everything,
Thing-
huh?
Such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable.
I mean, it's interesting.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
don't think I'm getting any calls here.
Hello, Savas? Please?
Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
Serge the concierge.
Ha ha ha!
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything.
Well, yes, everything.
You seem to hesitate there. Is there maybe one you're holding on to for somebody?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
I am a detective. It's sort of what I do.
I'm a flooring
We like to
inspector.
plumb
Came
the
here to
depths
look
of
into a certain
mystery.
apartment. Floor issues,
Find
you understand.
clues.
Structural integrity.
Monsieur, permit license?
Those are obsolete. Everything's digital nowadays.
A flimsy excuse if I've ever heard one.
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand
Scientific
there's
about those
some,
floors.
Historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Excuse me for a second.
Guess we'll just, go sneak up ourselves?
I can't just blindly walk up there. Need someone to show me upstairs.
Why?
Guess not.
I'm not hauling that around.
How about...
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmstein. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmstein?
Olmstein, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it.
Almost like Olmstein. Whoa.
Way too many voices to distinguish anything, and they're all in French.
They would be.
Does the name Olmstein ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
Okay.
Getting nothing here.
Okay. What do we got? I would never have seen that.
No. That's why we have that button. What else we got?
What the hell? Alright.
Ancient inscription.
Hic habitat flamilus.
That did not help. No use for this troglodyte. Nothing that way. A reddish color of old
What are we
carpets
supposed to be
and
doing
domestic odors.
Well, ring the doorbell again.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
I find your reticence suspicious.
My reticence is born of loyalty and respect.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstein?
Oh, you're inquisitive. No, if you like.
What do I have in my
Call him
inventory?
back.
Hold on.
It's a flyer what bear. It's also got rid of his goings and doings. Reading that, there was
Gotcha. It's kind of cruel, but also fun.
Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmstein who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or even his friend.
You have a right to your
You
opinion.
have the right to your opinion.
And the right to ignore your apartment visiting insistences.
I'm here for the thing, Mr. Olmstein.
We're gonna
left
get
me.
through this guy at some
I'm sure I
point.
can
Yep.
find a way to convince you that I'm his
Just gotta
representative.
be
Fine,
stubborn.
I'll play along.
And diplomatic.
Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew. And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
Alright.
Sergio Leone.
Not even closer.
I don't recall right now. I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised?
Not.
Ah,
Now interact with the book.
This book?
That's the concierge's prerogative.
Like,
How
look at
about... Hold on.
That's a
Okay.
lot of book right there.
Now I got an idea. 1 second.
Let's see if you can figure this out.
oh no.
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Does this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that. but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
Quite a real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
I, Donald R. Archetype.
Yes?
Of sound body and mind.
Yes.
Hereby declare this fine evening.
Yes.
He's getting excited.
That through circumstances that were hard to predict.
Bon Dieu, is there more?
Oh, I've only just begun. I am a visitor to these strange francophone lands.
Yes.
Yes.
So I staggered through the rain-slick streets of the metropolis.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
For in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens, je viens.
Yeah.
Now you will tell me your answers.
Papillon.
Oh, Monsieur Olmstein, it's beautiful. You're too kind.
I did it.
Did it. Yay. I didn't have to tell you.
I'm good at adventure games. Sometimes.
I've known it was.
I remembered what Olmstead used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmstead of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be
Can
sure to
do.
that. Thanks. What is it that endeared you so to Olmstead, Mr. Serge?
Is, strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
How
I
suspicious.
suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Serge.
I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmstead.
Now we can go up. Yay.
To adventure.
To adventure games and beyond. Well, that seems, what's the word?
Next time on CharacterSelect?
Yeah, it does. The next time on
Fantastic.
CharacterSelect, we'll explore this broken-ass apartment. Which, by the way, this address for this apartment is actually where Nicholas Flamel's apartment is in Paris.
Well, at least they did their research.
They did.
So thank you all very much for watching. Click that like button down below if you want to subscribe, ding that bell. And,
leave a comment, please. Let us know, since we started this episode off with a sea shanty, let us know what your favorite sea shanty is in the comments below.
I like Drunken Sailor myself.
That's a good one. Classic.